All right, another park walk today. So this whole week might be like this because we're having some work done on the house. So I've been spending a lot of time at home, and I will be moving furniture around a lot, packing stuff up, organizing, getting rid of stuff. So I'll try and get out to the range still. But so today I wanted to talk about what to expect at PCC Nationals. And I made a list of 5 things that I think are definitely going to show up and that you should be ready for, especially if you're going. So first thing is movers. I think there's going to be a lot of movers, a lot of swingers, a lot of activators, and a lot of them might not be as easy as you've seen in other matches too. So definitely figure out, how to shoot swingers, what your leads need to be at like 10, 15, 20, 25 yards. 25-yard swingers probably going to be there. Number 2 is shooting on the move opportunities. So I think the stages are going to be designed to where you will be able to shoot on the move, like basically just a lot of options for that. I think the winning stage times are going to be shot by those who are shooting on the move. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing that in practice, making sure that I'm really comfortable with it. Number 3 is what to expect as far as overall stage size. In the past, Nationals has had a lot of short courses, I guess over the last 2 years, because they were getting data for classifiers and that kind of thing. So this year, since it's 2 days and 12 stages, I think the stages are going to be much longer overall. So I'd expect the shortest course there to be like a small medium course, and most of them to be medium long to long course, especially since it's only 12 stages and people like to shoot, they want to get a lot of rounds in. All right, number 4 is I think there's going to be a lot of forced weird positions, and you got to remember that this match is happening the week after multi-gun nationals. So what I expect them to do is just repurpose all the stages, probably move targets around, move some things around, but repurpose the multi-gun stages for PCC. And I'll put some clips in here of Scott Green shooting last year's multi-gun nationals, which is going to be at the same range at Universal in Florida. And they definitely put in a lot of weird positions there. So what I expect is to see like forced prone, forced like angular shots in these ports from this one stage. So make sure you know where your gun's hitting if you have to turn it 90 degrees, right? So that'll shift your point of aim because gravity is acting in the other axis. It probably won't affect it that much if it's close, but just in case, they throw some farther shot out there, make sure you know where your gun's hitting. And I'd expect them to try and force a support side transition where it's like a good option to go weak shoulder, weak hand on the trigger, right? So some tough leans in there. I don't expect them to be offset dot leans. I expect them to be like full on, better to transition to your weak side leans. And then the last thing that I expect is distance, a lot of distance. The furthest shots that you've seen at some other matches, maybe like 25 and 30 yards. I expect there to be paper probably out to 75. Maybe even 80. I don't think they'll go to 100, but they might. And there's probably going to be some steel out there too, like maybe 50-yard poppers or something like that. I don't know, that might be 50-yard mini poppers, probably like 40-yard mini poppers. I don't know. I hope they do something to challenge, how stable and accurate the platform is. That'd be cool. And also wouldn't be surprised if we saw some swingers at distance too, or just activated targets, a little farther out than usual. So hopefully that helps if you guys are going to nationals or just are wondering about what's going to be there. Those are the 5 things that I think will definitely make an appearance. So first thing is a lot of movers and activators. Second thing, shooting on move opportunities. I think the match is going to be won and lost on that, aside from the far shots. Like you got to hit the far targets, obviously. Number 3 is the size of the stages. So I think they're going to be fairly large in general because they only have 12 to work with and they want to make it feel like a nationals. So I don't expect there to be much focus on gun handling and classifier stuff. There's probably going to be some like gun handling style starts, like an unloaded start, but you know, whatever. Like that's not really the point of the stage on a 32 round course. And then I think there's going to be difficult positions and positions that are forcing you to shoot in weird ways, like gun sideways or weak side. And then the last thing is distance. A lot of distance. Know your zero and your holdovers at many ranges. You know, everything from 3 yards to out to 80 and maybe beyond. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.